Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got Wigton Windfarm, a resignation here. That's Communications Manager and Assistant Company Secretary, Miss Camille Taylor, a future resignation, effective November 13th, 2020, stepping down from the company. Next up, we got Supreme Ventures, SVL ticker symbol, trading in their shares, a sale, a very small trade here. Connected party selling 312 units on October 26, 2020, just the other day. Big financial house here, big group, big banking company, big everything. That's Sagicor Group Jamaica. Senior management changes here, making some waves here. Sagicor comes out and says, as a part of their strategic changes in their investment management operations, Mr. Sean Newman has been appointed as Executive Vice President and Chief Investment Officer. That's CIO. Don't get it confused with Information Officer. That's Investment Officer, folks, for the group. It's going to be effective November 1st, 2020, coming right up. Now, Mr. Newman is going to assume treasury, for the group and asset management, as well as for Sagicor Investments. That's their subsidiary, securities dealer, investment bank, and so forth. And so both heads, whether it's treasury, asset management, and Sagicor Investments, are going to report right up to him. Now, this gentleman has lots of experience. The press release goes on to say, managing billions of dollars in funds at Invesco, lots of other companies in the US especially. So interesting times here, but the key words are strategic framework, client offerings, research, asset management. Let's see how this goes in terms of going forward. But this really adds up now on key restructuring here in terms of Sagicor and where it's going, especially for the investment management side. Next up here, we got now Sagicor again, Sagicor Select Funds. So the board of directors, this is a dividend consideration. The board of directors is getting together, so don't get it mixed up with the other Sagicor entities. This is Sagicor Select Funds. So dividend consideration, the board of directors is getting together. The meeting is scheduled for November 2nd, 2020. We'll see what comes out of this. We've been speaking about it a couple of times this week. They have the financial, let's say index. They also have the manufacturing and distribution. So two different ones. We'll see what the dividends look like. This is generally for both of them, we anticipate. Now, big news here also, Carib Cement, ticker symbol, CCC or CC, coming out with huge results despite COVID-19 or C19. So a few companies are like this. Seprod coming out with blockbuster results. Caribbean Cream or Creamy coming out with huge results. A few companies doing actually even better despite COVID or really thriving with COVID here. So Carib Cement, the construction industry being very buoyant. So revenues hitting, these are for 9 months and the third quarter. Revenues hitting 15.1 billion Jamaican dollars versus 13.5 billion Jamaican dollars. The key factor here, what we like to look at Business Live, earnings per share shooting to Jamaican $2.62 per share versus $1.85. Now the key thing is the 9 months results have already surpassed for 2019 the audited results already. That's the 12 months results. So talk about huge numbers here from Carib Cement. And when you look at the third quarter alone, those numbers, you analyze that for 2020, they look like they could hit almost $4 a share or per share for 2020, or even more than $4 per share, as long as they keep at this run rate for the third quarter. Bottom line is profit already for the 9 months is more than 10% over the full year results for 2019. So brilliant results here for Carib Cement. A few companies, showing these type of results. We just spoke about that on Business Live, but construction industry, housing sector, everybody who's using concrete right now, really showing that this is a sector to be in, doing super well despite COVID-19. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.